Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another episode review. This one's going to be for Flash episode 4, Going Rogue. So yeah, before I begin though, 10 seconds spoiler warning as usual for those who haven't watched the episode yet and are meaning to watch it. Stop the video, go check it out, and come back here and watch the rest of this review. 10 seconds spoiler warning as usual, starting now. Okay, so 10 seconds are up. So for those who are yet to actually watch the episode and haven't already, um, please don't comment down below or be messaging me to never give you a fair warning because as usual I did. So as usual, uh, The Flash, episode 4, Going Rogue. What did I think of it? As usual, quick synopsis, likes and dislikes, and then the rate. So yeah, basically, basically for this episode you have the introduction of Captain Cold, um, and his origin story basically. Captain Cold is, I guess, one of the more memorable or better known villains or antagonists to the Flash, enemies, whatever. Right after maybe the Reverse Flash or you know Zoom or whatever. Um, so yeah, you basically see his introduction, and it's pretty basic to similar to the comics. He has an abusive father who was a police officer, beat him, and he went into like crime, basically. So he basically acquires this not handgun exactly, but a gun, nevertheless, um, that freezes stuff. He I guess kills the person who gets it, acquires all the other technology. Um, and yeah, and apparently the gun that freezes his freeze gun or freezer ray or whatever was made by Cisco. Um, you know, because right after the explosion of the atomic um accelerator, Cisco, feared, what would happen to the Flash. What if he turns out to be a nut? Kill him just in case. And also because, basically, Flash, not Flash, but Flash's weakness is cold. Because when atoms accelerate, it goes really fast. But as you put ice on it or get it colder, they start to slow down. So it makes sense. Flash's weakness will be like cold or ice. So yeah, this is also the another Flash and Arrow crossover. You have Felicity Smoke coming from the Arrow show into this one. Um, Iris is really hinting at a relationship between Felicity and Barry Allen, which is pretty funny because they each like other people. Felicity likes Oliver Quinn, and Barry Allen likes Iris West, so it's not really gonna work out. Um, so yeah, you also have that. Captain Cold introduction, and the ending was pretty funny. You have Cisco, who's holding this vacuum cleaner, and he's pretending that's some kind of really important gun, and it seems like Captain Cold is about to kill Flash. So Cisco comes up behind him saying, "I'm gonna kill you, whatever." This is the first time for everything. So Captain Cold acknowledges that he doesn't really have a choice here, so he leaves with the gun. Um, which was pretty weird that they didn't stop him, but he said, don't try your luck, kid. So don't try your luck, kid. So that happened, and he rebuilds its vacuum cleaner. You also have some tension between Cisco and Wells. Him not liking the idea of the freeze ray. Apparently, that's not in his future, or maybe he's just trying to play the part. I guess more that he's trying to play the part because we have hinted before that he is the Reverse Flash or something to that extent. So yeah, you also have some tension between Cisco and Barry Allen, because he felt betrayed that that he felt betrayed that Cisco would think of possibly killing him if he turned out to be bad, which I guess makes sense. But at least tell the guy after you got to know him a bit, it makes sense. So yeah, you also have a bit of tension um between Joe, right? That's his name. Iris's dad, the police officer, and his partner Eddie. Yeah, you not exactly tension, but we do have some, I guess, friction, better said there, because and it's explained by Joe that the friction is that now that he's the boyfriend, he's not thinking of more things to protect, because originally he was just thinking of protecting himself first, and then whoever else he needs to protect. But now he needs to protect the boyfriend first in order to make his daughter happy, and then protect himself second or something like that. So more stuff on his mind to protect, um, and more of a reason not to protect this one person. Now that he's not just a partner, now that he's future son-in-law or whatever. So there's also some kind of friction, tension there. Um, let's see, is there anything else to point out? No, that's basically it. Felicity Smoke comes on the show. They kind of explain, how all this is kind of going on. They kind of, meet up again. They kiss at the end, so sweet, I guess. And yeah, I mean, overall, it's a pretty good episode. Well written, well acted, if you ask me. I do like the way they introduced Felicity into the episode. It's pretty funny how they introduced her. She kind of pops out of nowhere, but it makes sense the way she was introduced. So yeah, very well written, very well acted. It was fun, just like we have come to know this TV show. It is very fun and enjoyable to look at. I do like the way they introduce Captain Cold and his origin story, and also at the end, it's kind of the introduction of Heatwave, which is a similar villain to Captain Cold. Instead of icing people, melting, like freezing the shit out of people, Heatwave melts the shit out of people. Now I don't know if he's a metahuman or just a regular civilian who has powerful technology like Captain Cold. So there is that. Um, so yeah, you do. So it makes sense. The title "Going Rogue" kind of introduces the rogues, and I think Heatwave and Captain Cold and maybe some of the other rogues are going to be pretty like come up in future episodes, just like the Reverse Flash has. Not be one timers like Multiplex or Mist. Be like coming every 2 or 3 episodes, coming here I just messing, bothering Barry. So I think it's gonna be like that. Um, I mean, there was a few odd scenes that just kind of felt out of place, which was weird in my opinion, but those were very limited. But overall, it's pretty overall it's a pretty good episode. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the worst, 10 being the best, and 6 being decent, I give this an 8 out of 10. It's good overall, great, and yeah. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do movie reviews, TV show reviews, and comic book reviews, so definitely stay tuned for that. And I review Gotham, Arrow, Flash, Z Nation, Walking Dead, Scorpion, and Grace Point, and Constantine. So definitely stay tuned for that. Besides that, comment down below on your thoughts on this video. Like it, yeah, what are your thoughts on the video, and what are your thoughts on the episode as a whole? Comment all that down below. Let me know. Like the video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. That's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.